Thank you, Past Director Lion Hora. With this we come to the formal inauguration and address by our chief guest. 1718 was a remarkable year for the Lions of India. Leading it was none other than Dr. Naresh Aggarwal, our international president. And today, as he heads our foundation, Dr. Naresh Aggarwal comes with a lot of ideas, creativity and innovation so that we can make our foundation stronger. And today we are so proud that he is here with us to lead us, to guide us, so that this Site First Conclave is blessed with his ideas. Over to you, Naresh ji.
Namaste. Friends, it's a great day. I've been privileged that this National Site First Conclave is the second one in continuation. Of course, AP just told me, which I was not remembering, that 2006 we had one at national level. But friends, from our multiple 3 to 2, they have done it 13 times, or maybe 10 times. 3 times minus 10 times, 13 times? Okay. Friends, I'm just reminded, everybody knows, the light comes the first in the east. And I'm very proud and very privileged that I am today standing in the East. And this is basically given a lot of life, lot of encouragement, lot of vision. And I must give compliments to all of you, especially my line leaders from multiple district 3 to 2, and especially our towering line leader, AP Singh, who I've been always very proud of, and I've been always praising him for his leadership, for his vision, and has shown the light to all of us. And of course, Sangeeta Jatiya, Vishnu ji, we have been all privileged that we have such great leaders. Friends, just to share with you, today, we are greatly privileged to have an eminent person, a person who has been a guide, who has been a man with a lot of vision, Dr. Silvio Mariatti. Dr. Silvio Mariatti, friends, I don't know whether you know him. Many of you might have not even heard about him much. He is our face. He is representing. He is from WHO and he is representing us for our international Site First Advisory. Dr. Mariatti, thank you very much for coming and coming all the way to be here with us. I would like to say a few words about him. A person with a lot of experience. I think it's about 24 years experience with WHO. A man who looks deep into the eye of the people. He's a specialist in diabetic retinopathy, but he is a person with a heart who looks to the future. So once again, I'm very proud of you, Dr. Mariatti, being here. Friends, one thing again I would like to reiterate, that this Site First Conclave for us is not just a pastime, it's not just a ritual or a routine. This is something I would not hesitate to say it's a profession for Lions, it's a passion for Lions, and it's a prayer of the Lions. So, this conclave is the convergence of the people, those who are not only thinking for their own brothers and sisters, those who have been handicapped by this problem. By this, the people, we are fighting hard to see that we do our bit. And we have come a long way. And there is a lot of big, expectation from the people from our country. You know, we have 18 million blind in this country. And we have almost about 39 million in the world. And 285 million are practically, they are visually impaired or somehow they are affected with their sight-related things. Friends, if I say we have a big problem, but from our country, from our lines, we have like we have superheroes in a movie. You see the movies. There are some challenges, there are difficulties, then ultimately the hero wins again. The same way, you are the heroes. In this room, you are the people, those who are making the difference to the lives of those. And I would say, it's the time. I heard yesterday a few of our friends, few of our experts and doctors. I know we have very esteemed and very acclaimed doctors from our country. Dr. Shetty, Devesh Shah, Dr. Desai, Dr. Dole. Friends, take benefit of them. I heard that some people had some reservations about not knowing the things, or maybe they came to me and there was some miscommunication. They said, no, we didn't say that. We wanted to say something different. So friends, but all said and done, let's make use of that. And they are there to help you. They are there to help us. We have experts, when I sit in the Lions Club International Oak Brook headquarters, Dr. Mariotti and like him, I'm about 15, 16 experts from the world, from WHO, from different fields. They come and put their heads together, how we can improve the things. And we have to see there are three goals for us, for the sight first. Number one is the cure. And when we say about the cure, we are talking about this, cataract, glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, and so many other things which can be cured. And I'm just mentioning, which I normally mention when such a group is there, that when science has given us a cure, we human beings, and especially leaders like us, like we are in the room, we have to deliver that. When the science has a cure, we have to deliver that, whatever is available to us, that should be given. And the second is the prevention. That's our big goal. And when we say about the prevention, so friends, early diagnosis, catching, for example, to me it's a very favorite subject, and our Director Hora is the National Coordinator for Sight for Kids. Dr. Mariotti, we need your help, sir. We have already taken this at international level, but in this country, we have 1.3 billion people. And these children, catching them, examining them, we really do the real investment. Dr. Hora was just telling me, please, I don't mind it, that there is some application going from just investing a small amount of 3.3 lakhs Indian rupees. You know our Indian rupees now very well. Let's make it a campaign. Like 1 million children have been examined in US. So I gave a goal, but I think we have gone a long way. I'm requesting my technical advisors. This is one way, this is a prevention. When we say the prevention, let's do that investment. That investment is needed today. And spreading the river blindness, and the trachoma. And friend, you will be very happy to know internationally, in certain parts of Africa, we have totally eliminated this trachoma and river blindness. Dr. Mariati and my friends, if I am wrong, I am not a technical man. I am not a technical expert. But whatever I read, whatever I grasp, I am sharing with you. And the third goal is to limit the damage. Whatever is there, supposing some people are blind, we cannot do everything overnight to help them, but at the same time, the damage control. I mentioned to my committee and to the doctors, I don't know whether we have made any much headway about it. It's about we are giving the white cane to our such people. Now there is a smart cane. I'm giving you one more time to all my lines, all these hospitals from representatives, all the doctors. Let's encourage. Let's go with the time, the advancement of time, smart cane. I mean, I know it's quite expensive. It's going with the sound system. It's going with the I mean, lot of advancement. But in our country, it's about 3.6 thousand. 3,600 रुपए में. I think, please check it. I mean, don't catch my word that Naresh, you mentioned about it. White canes. So this is something, smart canes. And the second thing is, which I saw, I don't know, I saw in Taiwan, this computerized braille. Think about those things. I'm requesting my technical advisors, please help our lines all over the world. And Dr. Mariati can take it up to the international level. Dr. Mariati, it was a great thing to see those brailles being presented to the, computer brailles, which can be something which lines can start thinking about it. Then one more thing which we are lacking in this part of the country, that is the leader guide dogs. This country, we have not, I don't find even a single example of it. When last time in our conclave, I mentioned to my doctors, and one doctor, Dr. Jayant Parekh, I don't know whether he is here from Mumbai, he said there is a scope. In Mumbai we can start one thing. It's expensive. It's an expensive affair. But as an LCF chairperson, as your own friend, I would wish time has come. We have been talking of accreditation, we're talking of quality. We have to think of the advancement. At the same time, this is something I would like to give it to you. So, my dear friends, one more thing. I have a dream and a desire. Wherever I go, I visited this Siliguri hospital a couple of times. I say, let all our hospitals be like a golden temple, so clean, so blessing. Let it be like a temple, a gurdwara or a church, where we take everything very neat and clean, tidy. So make it that whenever anybody comes, they should come with the confidence. As I always say, and you have been mentioning, I think Vishnuji or somebody has already mentioned, where we should have the courage to take our own parents, to take our own family for the treatment. So this is something I wanted to share with you. And friends, God has given us this ability to see with our eyes and see that others look through our eyes. And we are lions. And I mentioned one time again, lion has a very special, lion can see in the dark. In fact, every cat family, they can see in the dark. And I request you, let's do our duty, let's do our job. And some experts, which few words which I caught, Devesh, doctor from our Hyderabad friends, Arunachalam, and few things which I liked, which I would like to say, which I noted. Number one, dignity. let's treat our patients with dignity. And Dr. Arunachalam, from Hyderabad. Dr. where are you? You are there? Okay. You said nobody is put on the floors. So something like that. That gives the life dignity. And the second is, let's start thinking beyond cataract. India is, Dr. Moriarty, we are doing a lot of work for cataract. And I'm very happy one of our friends mentioned yesterday that and very soon we are going to be doing about 70,000-80,000 cataract surgeries every year. So that's not something we can be. If Epi, please, if I'm wrong, please correct it. I don't hesitate, and we should not give a wrong information. But some of the gentlemen he spoke about it yesterday. And he mentioned one more thing which I'm requesting our doctors. It should not be a cost recovery of the instruments. I was just thinking that most of the equipment are coming to us from Lions Club International Foundation or from some other bodies, those who are supporting us. So there's no question of recovering the cost unless until you invest it yourself. Of course, somebody mentioned we have to change our old redundant and the old equipment. Yes, you have to make provision that you are able to replace it. And one word which was lastly I liked was the social acceptability, social accreditation. So that is something which really touched me, and I would like to have the delegates of this conclave. Friends, you have come all the way from long distances. Make sure you carry. Let's make this conclave to be a stepping stone for the future of our Sight First things. Of course, today diabetes is our signature cause, but I would say the Sight First has been our real fight from the Lions. God bless you all. Thank you very much, my dear friends. Please see that you are the people in this room who have a special kind of vision to convert your vision into kindness, to convert your vision into specialization, to convert your vision into quality, to convert your vision that we are known as a leading organization who have been serving, but let your vision be known that Lions are not only the knights of the blind, Lions are the friends of the blind. Lions are the kings of the blind for the blind. God bless you. Thank you.